we go. So yeah, in case you didn't pick up on the first episode, by the way, there's a special event that happened in Tokyo, and I thought this actually was supposed to happen earlier, but apparently I must have I must not be remembering properly.
It's all shut down.
But yeah, here we go.
Everything. From the park to Arachi Tower.
SDF quarantine. Good news for Tokyo, bad news for us.
I thought the dragon thrived on chaos.
Someone once told me the Illuminati had all the answers.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
Something worse. Something that brought the filth with it.
So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight, it's just these trousers are bloody velvet.
Sarah! Thank Gaia! Are you okay? How are you feeling?
Yep, essentially we are witnessing this through someone else, via more or less a recording of it.
He's down there somewhere. Sarah, get your gun.
Got the gun.
Open the gate! Just get the
Oh my god.
Well, that looks like it went well.
Watch out!
Nice shooting!
How many have they got in there?
It's
Too
going
many.
viral so fast. If this gets out into Tokyo, it doesn't. We'll stop it here, whatever it takes. Thanks for the encouragement, Alex.
Let's do this. Take it like all the other occult disasters, right?
Ooh.
Don't let it get on you. Don't even breathe in. It's reacting to us. It knows we're coming.
This is thinking. It's a cancer. Cancer doesn't know you're coming, it just is.
I don't think this is just cattle, dude.
New plan. Fight chaos with chaos. Keep the bastards at a distance, then take them out.
That's your plan?
Well, it's a plan.
You've got points, Sarah. Make every shot count.
Incoming!
We're gonna need to use some heavier powers. Don't hold back, right?
I was pacing myself.
Listen, Sarah. You have to find Zuberi. We'll hold them here. Make a stand.
I need to go find somebody. Gotcha. Oh god.
Cavalry has arrived. Even where the filth corrupts, Gaia's power endures. Take it into yourself. Breathe it out. Will this broken body mended? Over here. Good. But even Gaia will be tested by what is to come.
Making a stand wasn't working out.
Yeah, about that. This ain't looking much better, to be honest. Now is not the time for argument.
Told you he would say that.
We must reach the next platform! Well done!
The gate's opening! I think that's bad news. Yep, bad news. They're not stopping!
They will not stop. All to hold us back. Top marks for effort. Someone has to push through. This confusion may be all the time we have.
Someone? Go! Go! Look out! It's all coming down!
Ooh. Methinks things not go well. And so we recover from being under hypnosis. And sorry if you heard any of that slurping. Fishing Baja Blast.
Pineal gland. Overstimulated. Higher brain functions. Functioning. That is great work. Well above MK Ultra success rate. Hey, can I ask you, have you ever seen a jaguar tripping?
Zerd!
Well, yes. Look it up sometime. Hey, you'd better haul ass to the test chamber. Jump through a few hoops. Oh, and you may be feeling some discomfort from the microchip that I grafted to your spinal column. No worries, though. I mean, it's gonna fade, really. And as your doctor, I'd caution you, strongly caution you, don't try removing it, okay?
Okay. And who be?
Are we gonna need the cleaners or the cleaners?
I swear, this is just a routine examination, man. I went through a bunch of acronyms to get where I am today. NIMH, the CIA, the SAD. I was heading the MK Ultra project during the 80s. This was after it had been publicly shit-canned, obviously. Mind control. Wow, That's a great field. A lot of potential. This place is something else, man. Wow! You know, I haven't been outside the labyrinth since 2003. I really should check to see if I still have clearance. But I've been so tied up at the office, running the whole spectrum. New inductions, enhanced interrogations, exit interviews.
Oh, so this is actually another player. So I'm officially in
How's that
another...
new pancreas working out for you? Oh, wait. That was a book I read.
How that reality sandwich tastes.
So this is actually another player who just went through the same thing I did, apparently. So where do they want me to go now?
Pinkertons, report to acquisitions.
Experience of 70 days and heavily limited. Move around, gain your senses. Wants me to enter a test chamber over here, apparently.
There has been a change in the need-to-know level.
Change in the need-to-know level? Excuse me, Mr. Daw. Yes, I am. I am apparently supposed to go in here. Ah, these are the people that we see in the flashback. Gotcha. Hi.
They give me clay and expect me to hand them back steel. It is not an instructor they want, it is an alchemist. You, my friend, are in a world of tigers, and they will eat you alive if you are weak, if you hesitate, if you do not strike first. Here, you will learn to strike first, and strike hard. For those combat holograms, they can do nothing to you. I, however, have a high-powered rifle and a streak of what some call sadism. I call a will to incentivize. You have potential, but we have no time to tease it out of you. Inside you is a power, an anima you can draw on to make yourself stronger, faster, a more effective killer. It is the magic behind the magic bullet. The weapons you use will become an extension of yourself. They are the instruments through which your anima is made force. I want you to arm yourself and show me that force. We have an arsenal here. You can experiment with all of them if you please.
Also, since we're at the point where we're going to be learning weapons.
And I am not interested in how or why you came to possess it. Only that you sharpen it to the best of your abilities. Nothing less. In the test chamber, you can do so in safety. Safe. Except from me. Now, let us begin.
As I was saying, from what I've heard, is that you want 3 different weapon types. The game suggests 2 because you can equip 2 at a time, but there are 3 weapon types you want to get as a starting base for your character. You want a melee, you want a ranged, and you want something that'll help you heal.
This is our new science, my friend. Billions of defense dollars have been spent studying the particles of reality and how to manipulate them. Fire and electricity to damage, cold to hinder, magnetism to nullify.
No thanks. Let's go with this one instead.
When you think of magic, you think of this. Old school. Prayers of protection, chants for disease. It is in the bosom of every culture, no? Sicken your enemies, seize up their movement,
Healing
or
via
strengthen your allies
barriers.
with bonds of blood.
Okie doke.
Chaos or chaos magic as they call it, is a dangerous and unpredictable power. A trickster power. Misdirection, smoke and mirrors, yes. But the weapons it summons are very real. You will control the fortune of the battlefield, at least for a moment.
As I'm aware, I would prefer this.
When you think of magic, you think of this. Old school. Prayers of protection. Chants for disease. It is in the bosom of every culture, no? Sicken your enemies. Seize up their movement. Or strengthen your allies with bonds of blood.
Let's see here.
Assault rifles are advanced weapons. You will switch between high-powered shots at range, semi-automatic bursts, the underslung grenade launcher, and more exotic health-leeching attacks.
Interesting. Guess we'll go with that for starters. Well, so I can keep choosing though, right?
When you think of magic, you think of this. Old school. Prayers of protection. Chants for disease. It is in the bosom of every culture, no? Sicken your enemies. Seize up their movement. Or strengthen your allies with bonds of blood.
Let's see here. As for melee weapons, sword.
These are for matadors, eh? The sword fighter understands speed and anticipation. You turn your opponent's recklessness back upon them, keep up the dance, and bleed them out while you allow yourself time to regenerate.
Actually, let's go with blood magic and the gun for right now, because I can at least stay at a range and allow myself to heal myself a little bit better.
Chance for disease. It is in the
And a single builder ability of multiple consumer abilities to maximize your effectiveness in battle. Attack, I already did, and you're just giving me this runaround now. There we go.
This is the company line. You will use it to maintain contact in the field. Do you understand? That is all.
Okie doke. Took me a few minutes to figure out what on earth was going on, but I finally figured it out. Alright, moving right along. Exit the chamber and talk to somebody. I assume one of the leaders. And that should end my recording, and I think I'm going to be more than likely splitting this at least into 2 episodes. Like I said, not sure how far Erin got, but I know she was working on at least some of this. I think the closer I am to being ready to be in London, where everything branches to before the main story starts, the better off I'll probably be, unless I have to repeat with other people. Hopefully. Ooh, that slow down. Come on, game. Better than this. There we go. Up there, I take it.
Reality adjustment commencing. Please hold on to personalities and all childhood memories.
Wow, okay.
This place specializes in assisted career suicide.
Hi.
I fucking love old school hip-hop, don't you? Projecting indecision is a big no-no. Always smile. But this isn't another test. We don't do probation. You're either in or you're out. The Illuminati are very achievement-focused. It's like Xbox, only everything is hardcore. The ethic I really want to instill in you is to aim high and achieve even higher. It's not just in your best interest, it reflects on me, too, and that is super important. Make me look bad, I'll mount your head on my wall as an object lesson to the next fuck-up. God, it is so cute when you new guys think I'm kidding. Solomon Island. A little town and a preppy school with connections to us have kind of vanished off the coast of Maine. The people aren't a major deal. Do you know how many disappearances there are in the United States every year? We do. But our noses need to be totally clean on this one. The military are involved, and we have limited bandwidth to stall the shitheels at the DoD. Give an old dude a red button to press, it's like Viagra to them. I want you out on Solomon Island to assess the impact on our bottom line. You can skip the traffic and the quarantine by traveling through Agartha. Just use your initiative, but not too much initiative. That comes across as desperate. Ciao, ciao.
Agartha is the main way of teleporting. That's what that little insert thing was a little bit ago. It's essentially some sort of weird, mystical plant life that opens up a portal. Allows us to travel between dimensions, sort of. It's hard to explain. You just have to see it and feel it out for yourself. Apparently they hit it in the back of the base here. And Or are we coming out of the base? It's hard to tell. Oh, hello. More lore, because of course. Ah, okay. Explore New York. Little extra things. Oh, it left me before I could even look at it. Oh well. Pardon me, boys. Just looking for the exit.
You got off at the wrong stop too, huh?
You've seen fragments of our grammar in the chaos patterns of bird flocks in flight, in hexagon angles, in the graffiti bleeding together on the wall, in the luminescent eyes under your bed, in the faint city skyline that forms a runic rhyme when glimpsed upon upside down. A blur becomes a symbol, a foreboding scrawl emerges. Interesting little subtexts. But yeah, here we go. And Tronimo. I think there's one more cutscene upon entering, and that's where we're going to leave it. Yep, here we are.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveller. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the Great British Rail System, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Now, of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled, the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men.
They'll figure it out eventually.
Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
What? And here's the rest of the player base right now. Hiya! We got robot scorpions, horse doctors, bunny boys with next to nothing on but slippers and short shorts. And obviously some other newbies over here by the look of it, and they seem to be about as fresh-faced as I am, at the very least. Yeah, and there's that chug. Trying to turn the camera around and look at all the other players, and it's going to slow down on me. Yeah, apparently there are vehicles and actual animals to ride on, but from what I've been hearing so far, they're nothing but just be flashy. There's not actually any real enhancement over the actual running ability that you get for free in the game. So anyway, that's it for right now. I'll probably, like I said, chop this up into a couple pieces and produce them over the next couple days while we wait for Thursday to catch up. So by Wednesday night, you should be seeing this half of it, and hopefully on Thursday you'll be seeing some more. And I just hope it doesn't keep chugging like this every time there's more than like 5 players around us. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all when we finally get the group together.